it's just beautiful looking, and it's really good.
Yeah, it's definitely something to be enjoyed with coffee or tea, and that's really like what I love to enjoy it with.
I love good cornbread is chewy. This is chewy. Really good. Before we let you go, we're coming up on Thanksgiving. How do you approach this day that many Native Americans, indigenous peoples call the National Day of Mourning? You know, there's so many things in here that people might want to use on that day. Would you consider that sacrilege, or would you encourage that?
I think the important thing is just really acknowledging the true history of what the day represents. And that doesn't necessarily mean, you know, creating conversation around a lot of negative. There can also be room for opportunity for positive things, and that's maybe supporting indigenous people during that time frame. There's a lot of small food businesses and indigenous owned brands that could use the support. And maybe it's as simple as bringing something to the table that represents that and starting a conversation around those truths. And food is a powerful way of an act of reclamation for us. And I think that can be the same for a lot of other folks that are non-indigenous. And it's really taking matters into your own hands and practicing that intentionality and acknowledging the true history of the day and bringing some of the cultural dishes of indigenous people to the table. And this cookbook is a perfect way for folks to have an entry level to that.
Well, it's interesting because you know, part of your memoir, you write about how colonization is one of the things that disrupted the transfer of knowledge over different generations of indigenous peoples, including, you know, in your family, and then your pursuit became, I want to find out what some of that was that got disrupted.
Yeah, definitely. Food is a very powerful tool when it comes to learning about people's cultures and their backgrounds and their way of life and the things that they value. And that goes the same for myself, is when I really started to dig into the food culture of my own ancestors, I really started to heal a lot of myself, not just, you know, from a physical standpoint and a health standpoint, but from an emotional standpoint.
That's Chef Piet Despain, the award-winning Native American, Mexican-American chef's cookbook is Rooted in Fire. Piet, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you for the platform to tell a bit of my own story.
A lot of water there.
For recipes and a link to hear how to pronounce some of the Potawatomi words in the book, go to hearnow.org.
Better shut that music off. Don't want a violation. My goodness. Oh, it is wet. Oh boy, there she is. Oh, I'll get her out. I get that. Now we're